showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week,
they'll run it from the gun. Maybe some room here. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Snagged out of the air. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback keeper. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, oh, when you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Picks up the first down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept it from scoring. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Bentley. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Here he goes. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. It's caught.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen, and a guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Scanning the field, it's Bentley. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Sooners will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. There's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Bentley. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Davidson. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to 7. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Back to pass. It's Bentley. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Sooners have this offense rolling. The give on the inside. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Moving out to the right. Quarterback gets the first down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Running inside. It's Davidson. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's Davidson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Sooners! That one will give them the lead. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to.
There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Bentley. A little screen to the running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely center. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bentley. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. They've got the screen set up. Makes his man miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Looking to get it in. Touchdown. Great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Coach Venables told me before the game, they cannot take this team lightly. Just because they're outside the top 25 doesn't mean they aren't a quality opponent. He has been preaching all week just how good they are, particularly up front, making sure his team is locked in and does their job on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Bentley. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Across the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Sooner! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take off on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air. It's Bentley. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Davidson. On the move is a 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Sooners line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Walker. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go right back to him. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to set up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. The Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They punt it away on fourth down. Going to make sure he doesn't get it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Dumps it to the back. On target. Touchdown! Oh! Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Fires left. He's got it. Knocked off his feet.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this defense.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground with the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Rushes on him. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw. It's Bentley. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team able to... Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The run inside. It's Thomas. There's a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They'll run it. And they're going to put it. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0